self-help gurus, they give you little bits of information, so you get hooked, keep buying the products, and they don't really sort your problem out. They just give you a little bit, so you keep chasing the product. So if you say, "Oh, I like this," oh, now if you want to sort this out, you have to get this book, this course, that course.
Absolutely. So there are several ways that we can go on with this. That's like the marketer approach. And you know what's interesting? I was recently reading a book on Machiavellianism, and they ran the Machiavellianism scale called the Mach 4 on 1,000 marketers. And the percentage of high Machiavellians among the marketers was so extremely higher compared to the normal population. So you can expect a lot more games, a lot more manipulation, a lot more psychological tricks, a lot more influencing games, etc., etc.
I think with a lot of that is that they basically tell you what you want to hear. Like there's quotes in it, like if you tell people the truth, they'll hate you. If you tell people this, they're not going to like you. And basically they hook people in like drugs, cocaine, so they keep going with it, tell them what they want to hear, and they keep buying the products where they feel like they're progressing. But if they look at things, no, they haven't.
Yes, that's also very true, man. And I think, there is also a type of personality that is very into self-development. So they're going to consume product after product. And the focus is more on consuming the product rather than doing the things that will work for you. So absolutely. So, when we look at manipulation, abuse, there are two ways of looking at it. One is the manipulator/abuser, and the other one is the victim. And sometimes it's a codependent relationship, right? So we cannot just point the finger on one side. We also need to look at the other side. So yes, there is also a type of personality that is after consuming product after product rather than putting in the work, so to speak.
I'm sorry, I'm sounding cynical, but it's just that I've watched a lot of channels like James Janney and things that really look into it. And like if someone's trying to sell you a course on how to make a million, a lot of millionaires or people that are successful, a lot of the times they're too busy to do these courses. Why are they spending all this time teaching you when they could be making
Absolutely.
the money themselves? Are you not
Absolutely.
a product?
Absolutely. There was a guy who called it the paradox of practice. If you're making millions selling real estate, you probably keep selling real estate rather than writing books about selling real estate, right? And if you are very successful in your life in general, then what are the chances you're going to write a book about it, right? Maybe you're just going to keep enjoying your life. But some of them actually then manage to be very manipulative because they manage to make money selling how to make money or how to be successful. So now you look at them with the money and you think that they were good, but they're only making money because they sold it to you in the beginning, right?
And what is it that makes people sort of blindsided by all of this? How come they're not sort of aware of it? How can they sort of stop themselves and be like, hold on a second, what's going on here? Why do they let themselves fall into it?
Man, I think that's a very good question. And there are different layers of answering to it. And there are different types of people as well. Some of them are just naive, man. Some of them, people don't know any better. Those are the sheep who go through life hoping they meet no wolves. But that's unlikely to happen because the wolves are looking for you. And then there is a chunk of people who actually does have that feeling, this is something strange, but they self-manipulate because they want to believe in it. And then there are people of fear of missing the train. There is a term, fear of missing out, right? So they see other people who have been successful with it. So they say, probably it's not true, but I don't want to miss it in case it's really good. So they jump in. If I had to guess, I would say 70% are the naive people. So those people don't even see that somebody is out only to get their money and not to give good information.